What a place to wake up the first night of the Canada camping trip. Like, just absolutely stunning. Well, I guess now would be as good a time to catch you up as any. 2 days ago at this point, I did my first triathlon. It was a sprint triathlon, so that was swim a half a mile, bike 16 miles, and then run 4 miles. And here are some pictures, videos.
Yes, Sam! Survived, didn't drown! Let's go! Killing it! Huh?
You're almost you.
I wasn't prepared to be an action sports kind of channel, so next time. But now I am up in Canada with my cousins, and we're gonna camp for the next week. So be bringing you some video footage of this experience. But let me tell you, if you've never done a triathlon, it's both harder and easier than you think. Highly recommend. We have the showdown of Tucker and the geese. I mean, it might not be some tropical beach with a bunch of white sand and crystal clear water, but this is just beautiful. Sadie. Tucker. I don't know how dirty the windshield looks on camera, but like, Canada is not real. This is just awesome views everywhere you go. Like, even Sadie's pumped about it. Left that first campground, we are off to Penticton, I believe is how you say it. I think might be some wine tasting on the menu, but then camping. Also, I have no idea how this first like road trip video, or second at this point, will turn out, but I'm unsure of what people want to see, because like, to me, the living in the van part is cool, but like, also driving and just all of the sights and stuff out there are pretty sweet. So if there's something in particular you'd like to see, let me know. Still getting over that hurdle of, filming myself in public, so those are probably limited in this series, but I will start including them as I can. Update, conditions have gotten much worse. It's a little sketchy driving like this. There's a lot of wind and a lot of moisture. Just wanted proof that, driving these vans is not all sunshine and rainbows. Well, it's still raining, but one of the cool things about Canada is you just randomly stumble upon these awesome water views. Like, I didn't realize they had so many freaking lakes, and like massive lakes, not little ponds. So one downside to the Sprinter vans is you have to fill them with DEF, diesel exhaust fluid. Don't know what it means, don't know what it does. All I know is it's stupid. Tonight's little get up. The others are at a different wine tasting, so I decided to come up early. We're all set up, got the dogs all posted up. It's kind of like a little glamp. We got our table, and then it looks like there's a whole little kitchen set up. Little back area, decorate it the way you want. Then over here is for firewood and a fire pit. It's a little bougie when I have all this, but my cousin and his wife are just in a rooftop tent, and then the other person with us is just in a ground tent, so we kind of had to make it work for everybody. There is a cool thing about this campground that I'll show you now. Alright, without being too creepy. So this is just part of the campground. They're just little showers now. They're still in a septic, so you have to wait. You can only, take 2 minutes, like I was taking a shower in the van, but like, how handy. Just a quick little rinse-off spot, and then men's restroom. They also got these outdoor sinks. Little mirror, check yourself out. Outlet charge. But I mean, this is like such a sweet amenity, and it's like spotless. I don't know. Maybe it's more common up here, but I was pretty amazed with it. Up bright and early this morning because we got like a 4-hour drive, and then something else planned. I don't know. I'm just along for the ride, but that's an awesome view. Again, I would show you the driving if you were interested, but it kind of just gets monotonous. Also, I kind of just want to set a camera up, just like looking back there, because occasionally things just happen, and it's fiery. I think it'd be good entertainment like once, but it causes a lot of stress in my shoulders because I'm just constantly like, what's gonna fall? So far, this first trip has been enlightening. There are some definite things that I need to improve, change, fix, but for the most part, I would say I nailed a lot of this. So I'm pretty pumped about that. When we get to the campground today, I'll go through some of those different things. Well, as promised, I said I would go over some of the initial learnings, but first, what is this view? I am in Revelstoke, which is apparently a ski community and also a big hiking community. Real quick though, my first complaint is this just gets so much dirt on it from that one and that one. And I don't have some sort of like little broom dustpan. I do have a vacuum, but it's not great at that. So I will need to get that. It's not a huge deal, but it is something. Secondly, I ordered a trash bag that hangs right here. And it kind of keeps everything contained, makes it easy. One spot, you can reach it while you're driving, and relatively easy from back here. It allowed me to order it on the website, and then they said they shipped the other thing that I ordered. Didn't ship that. So I've been back and forth with them. Oh yeah, it's back ordered. Probably would have done something else, but now you have my money. So I've got that figured out, but like it's just kind of a problem. Next thing is, as you can see, this is a sink, but it is being treated like storage because this stuff doesn't really stay shut, as you can see. So I got some food here, got some like freeze-dried meals, some Pop-Tarts, gummies, rice, bread, applesauce, candy, food. I mean, I kind of knew that this would be the case when I did this, but like this takes up a lot of space and it's not the most usable space. So I need to really figure out a solution here. Maybe like a little shoe rack built in here, one of those hanging ones, place to hang stuff here, something down there. I don't know. I just need to use that space better. And then maybe build in like little dividers into these upper cabinets so that I can manage food and the like better. If you got any suggestions, leave them down below. As for this side, it's mostly just clothes. Not too bad. But this is gonna be hard. See this gap here? Means that this is like this. It's just slightly below level, which means all of this stuff comes pouring out. It's really irritating on a drive, so I need to fix that, which leads me to the roof. Remember how when I installed this, I said it was going to be temporary, and then much like a government program, it became permanent? Yeah. I need to take this out and reframe this so that like it actually looks good, and then reframe that so it looks good, but then also address this, get this all hung better. The biggest issue is that it goes over this, and like this is tight. So I'll have to figure that out, but we'll make it all happen. The next thing is this one. I didn't think about it, but I should have. Jumps from the floor to this box, to my desk, to the bed. So I'll be driving, you know, going about 70 miles an hour. Next thing I know, it's not really great, you know, especially if I ever have to slam on the brakes. Next thing is the solar panel was a little bit of an aftermarket, so, well, an afterthought. So this cord just kind of hangs out here. I need to tidy that up, maybe just 3D print something just to hold this back here so it doesn't stick out as much. The other thing is, I thought this gap would be like a nice ledge, you know, set like a cup, water bottle, books, but I didn't account for this gap here. So everything just falls down into it. So I need to figure out a better solution for this, because like clearly it has to be somewhat flexible with the doors, but I'd like this shelf because it's shelfy, or extend to the bed. That's the other thing is this height of the bed is really getting to me. So when you put the mattress on, then you put a pillow, my head is about a centimeter below this. I could just show you. See? So what I think I need to do is, because those batteries, there's so much clearance there, and if I could open the water cabinet, you could see there's also a little bit of clearance there. So I think I might take all those out, cut them down by like an inch or 3, and give myself some more space so that becomes a little more comfortable. And then I've got other, you know, kind of little gripes, and they're just because it's not a house. So like, they're not huge. I'll get used to them. Oh, one other one, huge one. This. I want to lay in bed and like read books. And I made it so that the lights stop here. But also, this strip, this full strip, and this full strip are all on the same light. So what I need to do is get just some sort of puck wall or one of those little arm lights and just mount it up here. I kind of left this blank because I didn't know what I was going to do, so that I can turn on just a light for right here rather than the whole cabin, like van, because I'll show you when it finally gets dark out at like 10, because I'm so far north, just how easy it is to see in the van. And like, I don't want to put up the covers all the time. So the rest of it's stuff like, I didn't have a table saw, so like none of these edges are straight. Aesthetically, it would be nicer. Functionality wise, doesn't really matter. So I've slept in the van like 4 days now, and those are the biggest issues. So I'd say all in all, pretty solid. Well, it's a rainy day here in Banff, and I'm headed back to America. It's been a great time. I filmed way less than I thought I would. Sorry, it is what it is. I'm just trying to get better at this. I went from building the van to living in it. There's a lot of change. So anyway, I'll try to take you along on this drive. I think I'm gonna pass through Calgary and then go down into Montana and pick up the adventures in America in the Big Sky Country. Anyway, it was kind of sad. Like, we got to see a little bit of Banff, but today it's just cloudy and dreary, and all of the amazing views are covered in clouds. So I will definitely be back here because it was very easy to get around in a van, and it's not that bad of a drive because it's all super pretty. So I'll do a proper Banff trip in the near future. But for now, to Calgary, or something that sounded cool. Well, it turns out Canada isn't just mountains. Apparently they farm here too. Way to go, Alberta. I mean, that's just beautiful. It's a different kind of beauty, but it's still beautiful. And also, there's something back there that's just creaking, and it's driving me nuts. Gotta figure it out. Oh, I don't know if it's showing up in this, but look at that bridge. It's pretty wicked, pretty sick. I'm telling you, I'm loving these views. This video is gonna be so discombobulated because it's just a bunch of views of the road, but I promise I'll get better at this whole adventure vlogging thing. But like, that bridge, I really hope it shows up, otherwise this clip is worthless. Well, I'm pulling up to the border crossing to Canada, well, from Canada to America, and I'm sure this was probably the most discombobulated video ever, but we're just getting out here. I'm just getting started with this stuff, so if you made it this far, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you around the bend in America.